Okay. I'll make mine really quick, but as we know, a lot of things have happened since the Supreme Court ruling in June on the Voting Rights Act and striking out illegal with Section 4. One of my questions is, one of the things that's been pushed is this whole idea of voter ID. It said, the news said within 2 hours, Texas said we're going to reinstitute our laws on voter ID. Pennsylvania's chasing it. North Carolina has come out with precedent-setting legislation. My question is, we talk about voter ID. Now, the fact itself, I am not opposed to it, because if anybody's ever been to Bradley, you're not going to get near a gate unless they see your not so smiling face on your ID. My question is, can this be mitigated on a federal level? Because I keep thinking of several areas, i.e. Social Security, Medicare, and I don't know if it's on a state level, whatever, but EBT cards. All, I would say, would fall under the definition of government issue. Would there be an initiative or any thoughts within the legislature at the federal level of instituting a picture ID on Social Security cards and Medicare? Because I believe that would, if there are other issues of fraud, that might be a way to mitigate that as well.
There's been a great deal of conversation on this. In fact, I lead a task force that's comprehensively looking at what we would call all the elements of voting that need reform. One, full disclosure. So we call it DARE. Full disclosure. All right. The other has to deal with the A aspect of there, which is amend the Constitution. Right. So amend the Constitution from this standpoint, that you amend it so that money in politics and that the ability to have corporations be treated as personage is changed. So you have full disclosure, so people can't put unlimited amounts of money into a campaign, including campaigns in redistricting in Texas, Pennsylvania, Florida, South Carolina, which are designed to impede voter progress, to roll back the Civil Rights Act of 1963. And I don't disagree with you about the process of empowerment in terms of identification, but you can't just unilaterally do it. I think it has to be a federal position, because if you leave it to states individually to determine this, then depending upon the given state, and I need not say more in that respect without raining judgment on people who said, we know how we're going to change this election. We're going to impede people from coming to the polls to vote. Bottom line is, we should be doing everything possible to make it easy for everyone who wants to vote to vote. We should, in the process, make sure that they go through an identification process, however that may be. And there is enough technology to do that. Now, the more libertarian strains amongst people would say, hey, wait a minute. I don't want any more government looking over my shoulder for any reason, for anything. But nonetheless, this is a democracy, and this is how we have to do it.
So we'll take two more. I'll go right here, the lady.